Hello, I'm Bernard Norcott-Mahany. I work at the Blueford branch of the Kansas City Public Library. April is National Poetry Month. Poetry is meant to be read aloud, it's meant to be heard, and so I take time during the month to record me reading aloud some poetry that I like. This month I've decided to read speeches and monologues from Shakespeare's plays. So Richard II is, along with Henry V, those two are probably the most poetic of Shakespeare's history plays. There's a lot of good poetry in both plays. And Richard II might actually edge out Henry V. In Richard II, Richard is a weak king who abuses his power, and he's ill-advised by bad counselors. And he manages to offend and take the property from a man named Henry Bolingbroke, who is the son of the Duke of Lancaster, John of Gaunt. In so doing, he gets Bolingbroke upset, and when Bolingbroke first comes back to England, his intention is to get back his lands and get back his rights as a duke or the son of a duke. Eventually what will happen is he will usurp the throne. He will take the throne away from Richard and become Henry IV towards the last act or so of the play. So this is earlier in the play. Bolingbroke has just arrived back, or he's getting ready to head back, and he's going to claim his rights as an English lord. As I was banished Hereford, but as I come for Lancaster. And, noble uncle, I beseech your grace, look on my wrongs with an indifferent eye. You are my father, for methinks in you I see old Gaunt alive. O then, my father, will you permit that I shall stand condemned, a wandering vagabond, my rights and royalties plucked from my arms perforce and given away to upstart unthrifts? Wherefore was I born, that my cousin, if that my cousin, king, be king of England, it must be granted. I am Duke of Lancaster. You have a son, Omer, my noble cousin. Had you first died, and he been thus trod down, he should have found his uncle Gaunt a father, to rouse his wrongs and chase them to the bay. I am denied to shew my livery here, and yet my letters patents give me leave. My father's goods are all distrained and sold, and these and all are all amiss employed. What would you have me do? I am a subject, and I challenge law. Attorneys are denied me, and therefore personally I lay my claim to my inheritance of free descent. So this is Bolingbroke speaking with his uncle about his rights as a lord to his inheritance.